morning, everyone. We are offshore, first day of mini season, and Matt is out here on my boat. Mike, Scott, and Mike's daughter Jetta are on Mike's boat, and we're just gonna bump around out here and try to check some spots, see if we can find any bugs. Maybe we'll shoot something too.
See the buoy?
Yep, it's good, bud.
Neutral.
Later. Time for another voiceover, guys. I left my descent in here because this visibility was horrendous. I mean, it was black. If there was a shark near me, I would have never seen it. You can see it start to clear up once we get past the thermocline. I'm gonna jump forward here. This is the kind of bottom we're actually hoping to find. Just hard bottom, not a lot of big ledges. I think the bigger the ledge, the more Goliaths and things like that it'll hold, and I feel like they eat the lobsters. So these little puck holes, little coral heads and things. This is beautiful. Look at all the coral growing on this. It's awesome. Now, here's a spot. It's all broken up. And look at, there's two slippers right there next to each other. Got that one from the front. You can see there's still one in the bottom left hand corner there. I'm coming in the backside. Got him. Now, as it turns out, one of those was a female, and I didn't realize that until further inspection, so I had to let one of them go. Seemed to be the theme for the day. Look at the size of this red grouper. He's bound and determined to hide from me, but this nice spiny. Pull off my other shaft. I'm just trying to get behind him there. It's a good one. No eggs, thank goodness. Beautiful, beautiful lobster. All right, now I gotta find Mike and Jetta. They're down there with me, and they have the bag. This particular spot was covered up with nice red grouper. But red grouper is closed. Here's Mike and his daughter. Jetta's carrying the bag. Slam dunk. Well, kinda, sorta. You can see all these cracks in the bottom here. Little moray eel. Some big sponges, another big red grouper there. Sometimes down in the Keys we'll actually find the lobsters underneath and around inside those big sponge, but they don't seem to really do that here in the Gulf. So this red grouper just led me back to his hole. I think this is actually the hole that I pulled that lobster out of, but I wanted to go back in and check it out. I'm trying to keep him from going in there so I can look. Nope, he just dusted it up. Mike's digging at something. Wait till you see the size of this. Now, obviously, my spear gun has the camera on it, so I'm not going to point it at him. You can hear how excited we are until we realize it has eggs. Look at the size of this female lobster. That is awesome. Wow. There was a couple big ones like that caught, and we had to let them go. Look, another big red grouper. This time, I get in front of him, push him out of the way. He's not real happy with me. You can barely see her, but there's a lobster under there, so I'm going to tickle her out with the spear. Now I'm just going to push her out. And lo and behold, she's got eggs. Drop her back on the bottom there. Another spot, it's hollowed out. The fish have been going in and out of there. So hoping maybe there would be a slipper, but we just fast forwarded through all this, and I'm heading up. Looks crazy. Wonder what that is.
What you doing, peeling eggs?
No. No, I am not pulling eggs off. So you found one. You ran out of air, so you came up and he was on that.
Yeah.
I think they just said they got a male, so. Is it a big one?
Yeah, it was a big one. Good on him for getting him out.
No eggs on that one?
I ended up getting him.
You did?
Yeah. He ended up coming out another spot.
Nice one, Scott.
Throw it in the second.
Yeah.
Even.
And the 2023.
Can you bump it into gear?
I'm gonna bump you in gear.
Yes. All right, we're way out here. I found this crab trap, and I was just pulling it up to see what was on the end of it. Tell me if you know what the heck just stung me. See all those white hairs? I mean, it is burning. And look, they are stuck in there. Like burning. Look at them all. That is ridiculous. I have no idea what that was. What the heck?
Dang it, I just peed. Could have peed on your hand
You
for
should
you.
have. All right, screw you, Bowie. There's a ton of them in there. Are you guys gambling?
Yes.
What are you teaching them how to play poker?
No.
Yes, you are.
This is not poker.
What are you playing?
31.
Well, you were just playing poker.
Yes. we were trying to play poker. It didn't go so well, so we switched to.
So check this out.
Wow.
So I was thinking lobster bisque.
Lobster and butter.
Just straight up steam them. Okay. The boss said we're steaming them. I guess.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Your lobster bisque is, but nothing beats lobster and butter.
All right. I guess all I got to do is find out if we got butter. Okay, I brought home 3 lobsters, spiny, and 2 slippers. I wish I would have brought home a little bit of salt water. That actually is probably the best way to steam them or boil them, is in actual seawater. But the next best thing is salt water. What's the best way you guys like to cook them. Steam them, boil them, cook them on the grill, which it's pouring outside, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put this big boy in first. We'll try to steam them this time. Oh boy. Houston, we have a problem. All right, that's the biggest one, so I'm going to cook him first. All right, guys, I do not have a scale to weigh this bad boy, but pound and a quarter, 12 minutes. Pound and a half, 14. I'm thinking he's probably 2.5 pounds, roughly. 22 minutes. We always boiled them growing up. New England lobsters, we'd get them and straight into a boiling pot of water. It's just how we did it. But lobster is pretty easy to overcook. It can get a little chewy if you steam it or boil it too long, but rule of thumb is steaming it, it's supposed to be a little bit more tender. So that's why we're trying it. It's starting to smell good in here already, and we're only a minute or two in. Starting to turn red. Let's try something different here. Let's throw some lemon juice in there. Seafood seasoning in there as well. So look at all that in the bottom there. That's all basically their blood.
Oh.
It is fantastic. I'm not even joking. You think I'm crazy, but it tastes just like lobster meat. You can't let any of this go to waste. That's different. Putting the seasoning in there. It tastes completely different. And I'm not so sure I like it as much as regular butter. Here, why don't you try this bite right here, Jamie? What? What, honey? What? Why don't
We're
you
not
try
gonna
this?
do this again. I don't want to.
Okay. I knew that. But I figured. Don't put lemon and seasoning in your butter. Don't do it. We are not doing that. Nope. Let's get regular butter. You have to wait a little while before you can eat, huh?
Yeah.
Then I had to take some medicine, but we're gonna crack this sucker open. Man, there was a lot of females out there today. We had to throw a lot back. Trim that off. Press right down the middle. Crack, crack, crack. Just start popping the shell off. Got it. Go for it.
It's hot.
My goodness, man. I think lobster is probably one of my favorite foods.
I gotta try this just because.
You do have to try it. I'm saying
Wow,
big
I
big
can
no.
imagine. Trying to be in agreement.
See?
Ew.
I told you it came highly recommended. You know, don't change the norm.
So good. That's gross.
What?
That.
Yeah.
Not even
No.
remotely enjoyable.
No, I didn't like that either. I love lobster.
So good.
Where'd you go? Holy cow, you're sneaky, man. This is a little slice of heaven. I don't care if you're catching them in Maine or Miami. Lobster, no matter what variety, it's one of the best foods God ever put on the planet. And thank you for that. I don't think there's a better food out there. Not for dogs.
Sorry, Bubs.
Anyways, thank the good Lord for another safe trip and for amazing food. And I just want to say thanks to you guys for hanging out with us. And I hope you enjoyed this one. But until the next one, I guess we're out of here.